Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. All right. You already know. Red dots on. Live Fox 5. It's time to start the show. What's going on, man? It's your one and only holiday season. You here for a reason, and today is episode 11. I'm gonna do the fingers with my hands. The numbers with my fingers, bro. I can't even get it out. We on episode 11 today, y'all, man. Of the road to 1,000. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Road to 1,000 followers. Road to losing the weight and road to picking up the money. Whatever you on the road to, that's what we on. So let's get on this road and let's get to it, man. Today has been an eventful day, to say the least. For those that joined the IG live, we were late to the live because we had prior engagements this morning that we had to go fulfill. And we have 2 episodes dropping today, so if you're not watching the other episode with the special guest, go on over there, watch that episode. That's a good one. Real good one. Near and dear to my heart. I'm so glad we was able to do that. But if you're watching this episode, let's go ahead and give you a brief recap of what's going on throughout the day. Earlier today, I was able to go speak at a high school, and they had a panel for entrepreneurs, which got the call or the IG story yesterday, and it was insane. Crazy story, actually. Let's get into it. Yesterday, I'm at work, chilling, and my boy Dre reaches out to me and says, or not even says, just sends the story, and it's from Eric. Shout out Eric. Says that he's looking for 3 male entrepreneurs to speak on a panel today. So he said, put it up yesterday, needed them for today. I was nervous, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I hesitated before I was responding, and I was like, F it, we ball. So I hit him up, said, yeah, bro, if you need one, I could be there. Went about my business, went throughout the day. It was all cool. Didn't get a response till 9 a.m. this morning. Mind you, that panel was going to be speaking at 10 o'clock. Got pushed back to 11. So at 9 at first, I was like, maybe not, it wasn't for me. Maybe he found the people that he needed to find. Long story, less long. He's like, yeah, we got it at 11. You should pull up. I'm nervous. I'm, like I said, nervous. Almost said no. Really, almost said no. But finally got it in my head. I said, you know what? It's time to do it. Let's push through. So I ended up, I hit him back, and I said, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. And I actually had a quote today that I wrote, and I want to read to you guys because I think this could guide us to where we're trying to go today. Right before I responded back to him, I put this up on my Instagram story. I put it up here for Instagram, but I'm going to read it to you. Not Instagram, YouTube, those that are watching. I'll put it up right here. Actually, over here. I'm going to put it over here. And for those that are listening, I'm going to read it to you. It says, you might not think you're qualified. Do it anyway. You might not think you're the right one. Do it anyway. You might think you're making a mistake. Do it anyway. Don't forget that you asked for the dream to become a reality. It's happening. And that's how I honestly felt today, man. Yeah, it wasn't 10,000 people. Yeah, it wasn't InvestFest calling with Rashad and Troy. Yeah, it wasn't David Shands with Social Proof calling. Nah, Ian wasn't calling me to speak on a major platform with Market Mondays. No, it wasn't that. It was, can you speak to these high school students who would love to gain some insight from some entrepreneurs? Can you do that today? Can you minister to the few before you can get to the many? And it wasn't even a pride thing where I was saying, oh, I'm too good to speak to 10, 20 people. I actually felt underqualified. I felt like I wasn't the one they should be hearing or, hearing from in terms of an entrepreneur. I still work a 9 to 5 or 2 to 10 if you look at my schedule. But those were those negative thoughts running through my head, right? Those were the good guy, bad guy, had the bad guy on the shoulder saying, bro, you're not qualified for this. You're not even a real entrepreneur. What money are you making for real? You don't even pay your bills with the entrepreneurship career path? How you going to speak to these kids about it? Those were the thoughts that I had in my head. Those were the thoughts that had me contemplating, do I even go forward with this? But then I started thinking about the raps. And you got to start living your raps. I know I'm not a rapper, but if I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk to you guys about all these ideas and thoughts and how we can make them reality and actually be here in the present and do the things that we are thinking, I got to start living my raps, man. So I started also thinking, man, you've been talking about being consistent. Man, you've been talking about getting with God. Man, you've been talking about trying to hear God, and when he's telling you to move, you just got to move. You've been talking about being obedient. You've been talking about the moment, and now you running. What you scared of? This is what you want, right? This is what you've been asking for in the journals. This is what you've been preparing for. Reading the books. You're reading Talk Like Ted. You're doing a podcast every single day. This is a step. And you can't skip steps. You can't skip the steps. Can you minister to the few and perfect the craft so that when it's time to get to the many, you're well equipped? You gotta answer that question, man. That's something that you really gotta think about. And if you're not prepared, be ready to ask God to get you right. Be ready for the universe to put you in alignment with what you want. If that's what you truly asking for. If you're asking for the big stage, if you're asking for the game 7, if you're asking for the moment doesn't come when it's the moment. The moment comes when you're faced with the opportunity and you feel uncomfortable. The moment comes when you look at that situation and you say, maybe that's not meant for me. Because I promise you, when you get to game 7, it's no time for thinking. There's no time to debate over whether or not this moment is made for me. Kobe goes into game 7 knowing that he's going to win the game. LeBron goes into the final seconds tied up knowing that he's going to make the right play. Steve Jobs going into Q4 knows that he's developing something that's going to prepare them for the next year and knows that he's going to succeed no matter what. But that started in Q1. Q1, Q2, Q3 led to the opportunity. When it rose, he was already prepared for it. So don't run from the small moments. Don't run from the opportunities. Yeah, you might be scared. Do it anyway. Yeah, you might not feel qualified for what is being presented to you. Do it anyway. Yeah, you might feel that they made a mistake. They got the wrong one. They didn't mean to send it to you. They meant to send it to somebody else. They pressed the button wrong. Guess what? You got me. Guess what? I'm here now. Do it anyway. Everything comes once you start moving, once you start taking action, once you start being obedient. It's one thing to say it, it's another to do it. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to actually put that foot on the gas and move forward. People say they want to go 100 miles an hour. People say they want to move fast. People want to say they want to do all these things until you feel the real pressure of what comes when you start to do what you said you wanted to do. Come on, man. I told you, we had 48 days yesterday. We have 47 now. It's time to 10X it. I got to live my raps. What do I look like not living my raps? I'm telling you to 10X it. And I don't go show up for 10 to 20 kids at a high school talking about entrepreneurship and just how my story could potentially impact them. Come on. It don't work like that. So yeah, I'm in here, Dolo. Yeah, I'm in here trying to move the masses, talk to the millions. But when you get out into the real world, when you get out there and you actually get to be hand in hand with somebody, look them in their eyes, are you going to be prepared for the moment? Are you going to be obedient enough to move when the opportunity comes? Don't be afraid once it comes your way and now you start second guessing. This is what you asked for. I can't express it enough, man. You asked to eat, so the food is coming. My plate is full because I wanted to eat. Like, it's time to go. You say it's time to 10X it? Guess what? Next day. Look how fast it moved. Come on now. Don't let me really get started. Look how fast it moved. Yesterday, episode 10 said we need a 10X it. What happens the very next day? Not only am I in here speaking not once, but twice on a podcast. So there's 2 episodes coming out today. Not only do we do a Bible study, not only did we do some extra work prior to going to the event, we had a whole event that happened. And this is being documented. This is being proven. The game is here. This is the game. So if you want to know how's it happening, listen to these audios, man. Watch the videos. Like, the game is being given away for free. And I want you to join the journey with me. I want you to come on and say, yo, AJ, you said we was 10Xing it and now this opportunity came. Yeah, I was a little nervous. Yeah, I was a little scared. Yeah, I was a little worried it wasn't going to work out, but I did it anyway. And guess what? It worked out way better than I thought. I couldn't even imagine how good this could have been. Thank you. We rocking now. That's what I'm going to say to you. Thank you. We rocking now. You said you wanted a 10X it, right? You said you needed a community, right? Guess what? I got you. I'm over here talking like I'm about to get hyped up in a doggone pregame speech, man. Let's get after it. Let's get to it. 47 days. What are you going to do to make a difference? What are you going to do to leave your mark on this right here? 47 days. Might be less because you might listen to this tomorrow because this is coming out late tonight. So what are you going to do about it? You are going to be scared when that moment comes. Trust me. Because you might think you're not qualified. You might think you're not prepared. You might think this is not for you. But guess what? It is. You've been asking for this moment. You've been praying for this moment. You've been preparing for this moment. And now that it's on your doorstep, don't go hiding now. Open the door. Shake their hand. Tell them welcome. I've been waiting for you. That's a clip. Stop playing. Chat, clip that up. I'm talking like we in a stream. I'm definitely not streaming, but that's getting clipped up for sure. Look, man, keeping it brief because I think the message speaks for itself. You need to do it anyways. Whatever it is right now that's on your heart, that's on your mind, do it anyways. Don't be afraid of the moment. Remember, you asked for it. Now it's here. You're welcome. As always, man, if you're here on the journey with me, please let me know what you got going on. I'm thankful for those that are here with me, encouraging me on my journey, but I want to know what you're on. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the DMs. Message me. Contact me. I will give you my number, but I feel like that's just too far right now. Maybe if we get a Discord or something down the line, that'd be close enough for right now. But let me know, man. It takes a village to get this accomplished. It takes a whole village. Updates. Merch is coming out soon. And as in soon, I mean next week. I'm putting myself on a timeline because I'm going on a cruise the following week, and I don't want to work for nothing, okay? I want to sit back. I want to enjoy time with family. I want to actually do a vacation, escape from something for a little bit. We have a documentary in the process. Listen, can't give you all the specs now, but just know we are creating a masterpiece. I have a team now. I have a producer. I have somebody with audio. I have Me, visuals, front and behind the camera. We're doing something great, and just stay tuned, and you'll be able to see it unfold in and out the day. Anything else I need to tell you guys? I think that's about it, man. I love you guys. Make sure you know that. Make sure you listen to that. And if you didn't hear me, I'm going to say it again. I love you guys. You guys are pushing me and motivating me to continue to do what I want to do, continue to do what I love to do. And I want to make sure I can do that for you. So, like I said, I will say this to the death of me, man. If you have something that you got going on, do not be afraid to hit me up. Do not be afraid to let me know. I want to be in your corner just like you are in mine, man. We did it. It was a long day. It was a stressful day, but we did it. And guess what? We're back at it again tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Love, peace, and Afro grease or whatever grease you put on your hair. Make sure I don't have it on me, but you already know. Make sure you put something on your lips because I don't want you out here looking crusty. The destination means nothing if the journey isn't worthwhile. So always defer to the journey. And remember, life is never that serious. So stay goofy. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.